Aquarius, to a timeless, a love variant reading of yours, where we discuss however love may be absent or present in your life, or you may just be here because you caught a vibe and seeing whether or not anything within the storytelling time is yours. Please bear in mind a few details while we get ready for your reading. I am Master 7, aka 7th, that reads these energies for you. Should you want to know who she is, what she's all about, and what I have to offer, her details can be found in the description box below. For some insight, I am a master healer that provides remote wellness and or tarot intuitive insights. There will be other various links within the description box to help you navigate this channel and gain access to my sister channel, where this reading will and may provide you universal justice if you're here in Aquarius, being in your sun, rising, and or Jupiter position. Should it be anywhere else that you're aware of or in general may benefit, you could seek out my sister channel in pursuit of emotional redemption. Bear in mind, this is not a one-to-one reading. However, this is a general collective reading. Take your pieces of the story that fits using your discernment and leave the rest behind. All right, Aquarius, not Gemini. Bye. All right, Aquarius. I feel like a sticky situation. All right, Knight of Pentacles. All right, Knight of Pentacles. I'm seeing the need for maybe more green in your diet. Hierophant. Ooh. Okay. In regards to relationships, for those of you who are with someone, this is a definite pursuit in how to take something to the next level, all right? Like strategizing. Yeah, this person is strategizing. I don't see it being your energy, Aquarius. I feel like this is someone else strategizing towards you. They're trying to see whether or not they're really they're trying to navigate their feelings. What's interesting to me is that I feel their energy more so than you, which I feel like now you're maybe hiding. Very similar to Leo energy, I believe, I recall, where Leo is the kind of like in the armor, hiding. And the longer you hide about certain aspects of self, the more it's going to leave the person in question and wanting to pursue you in that state, in that same frequency. How it affects them is going to be different. It affects more or less your money and their emotion. That's what's pretty much either keeping you together or making this communication with each other difficult, or the meeting of each other difficult, is that one person is focused on that, and the other person is focused on that. And until those challenges are met, that's when the union can be in more so physical terms, because some of you are still in the wonderment of things. And that wonderment could it be the person that's right here, 10 feet away, 10,000 feet away, 10 million miles away. It's the pursuit of not knowing, because it's a pursuit of needing to find out. But this finding out is not being anticipatory of the energy coming in, but more so the energy coming out, which is interesting. I think that is maybe supposed to imply that the more passion and ingenuity each contender of the game of their life, and within this connection, put work into it, they'll each provide a key to unlock the next stage. It's difficult. I think it's difficult for both. Okay, I see you, Aquarius, being really good with your money. All right, maybe your focus is with money right now. It can make sense It keeps you not only distracted but also engaged in life. You know, it's good to show up to certain routines, and that's where you're figuring out also what to I mean, it's difficult for fucking both energies here, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, which is your Aquarian energy coming through, is saying, you know what, I feel better in just worrying about the material aspects of things, which is going to be my responsibilities, my accountability to show up for them, and completing them, and being of service for others, being available for others in the niche that I am working in, to be that available for them to book me, to make appointments with me. I think you're on that pursuit and validating that that's what your spiritual self is doing, which is true. I mean, you're doing it. So it adds value for it needing to be done. At the same time, there is a longing that is keeping you uncertain at the same time. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but this Knight of Pentacles is longing for something. It could either long to have an emotional connection, and they're just drowning themselves with work and responsibilities because at least that gives them tangible results. Emotions are a bit ambiguous, so it's always fickle to understand those results. So I can totally understand that. And then we go navigate to the other person that's like in the same vibrational, and this person is the Four of Cups. Is also a knight. They're a Knight of Wands, yet they're in a desperate need to desire. And it can be flawed in the way that if there's a separation, this person still has codependency issues. And yeah. And it's more or less also stemmed from you, Aquarius, being overly diligent in this connection with the masculine pursuit of work, because what that's doing is making you gaslight, perhaps, or not having, it's so strange, not having the time and attendance for your emotions. Because the mutual energy of the Four of Cups saying, yeah, you also need to take a time out and like think about the things, is loud because it's mutual energy. But like I said, the first sign that I got is that it belongs to someone else, not you. So you're doing a bit more of a further denial aspect, where the success of that denial is putting money in your pocket. And the success of the denial of the other person is that they're really good in the bedroom. So maybe they still have partners that are not you, Aquarius, that helps them cope. And that's why they're not in need to rush a connection more so with you, because they're still dealing with more or less the same issues out of respect in their world, however they can, and trying not to mesh. Trying not to mesh. You heard that? Did y'all get anxiety hearing that shit too? I was like, oh, crash. Well, speaks to the rhythm. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. Whew. All right, we have the Death card. Look at that accident energy here with the. Okay. With the Four of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So the connection in itself is a bit immature, pardon me. It's also mature. Oh, this is a contradiction. All right, but I love contradictions. All right, so let's get pushing. Let's figure this out. All right, now the Death card is saying we're putting an end to everything, but an end doesn't mean that it's not possible. it means there's a resurrection time. And what's resurrecting is the secrets what the Hierophant knows. The Hierophant knows that two people are diligently working at something. So the Hierophant wants to bring holy matrimony to that connection, being in a language with one another. He is in charge of bringing the two people together. And that's where the 1111 comes through. And then the Page of Pentacles is saying, yes, I really do want this. Yet I don't know if the Page of Pentacles is going to be very truthful about that just yet. Because it's a feeling that will force both people to obliterate their codependency issues, take off their armors, get out of an uncomfortable situation, and bring sacred union to themselves. And then once they do, they measured some version of the 1111, reached an ego death of some kind, and catapult themselves out of a cycle they don't want to be in. It had always been aiming for 1119. And that's why the Page of Pentacles, although immature, is the most powerful aim in this reading. Because I think the Page of Pentacles holds the value of two people coming together. It's the energy of two coming together. Because we have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups, the two coming together. But you see they're very separate, because one had to learn the ego death about money, materialism, you Aquarius. The other one had to let go of the ego death of codependency. So they're both matured into being both pages, where one still brings the money and the other one brings emotional availability. Whew. Do y'all believe me? Do y'all believe me? Alright, let's show you the cards. Two of Cups, like I said, bringing them two together, but not without pure judgment, to understanding what it means to work together, with the Three of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Wands, all right here. This tells the story of how difficult it will be for the two pages to come together, but the Death card showed up before that whole entire area, before the whole narrative came into play of how ugly it is. It has already been pursued, and what you think will be ugly won't be ugly. Because hidden behind all that, what the Queen saw is that the Tower must happen in order for her to be who she is. Wow. Yeah, it's two independent individuals knowing that they cannot bring their bullshit to each other until both are available to the idea that they both have bullshit that are inevitable to bring together. Yeah, they're not condemning each other for the bullshit being there. And that's the lesson. That's the lesson. And yeah, may it be a personal one to get you into the Queen of Wands energy of power. To know that you always were more or less aiming to be truthful with the conviction of knowing that you have, as well as the unknowingness. All right, Aquarius, claim your prize, man. This is about time this comes into full circle for you in one way or another within these readings. Claim your prize. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing.